The Lagos Eko Secondary Education Project has been credited with the increase in academic improvement in Lagos State. It would be recalled that the education policy, which is in partnership with the World Bank, was inaugurated in 2009. Over time, the Eko Secondary Education Project success has restored confidence in the public school system. With this landmark achievement recorded, the Eko Secondary Education Project team, alongside the World Bank mission team, organized a stakeholders forum to discuss the various achievements and challenges recorded so far as the project winds down.
It is always a collective understanding and responsibility that takes place to higher perfection. We train in Eko. It is the core. It is the teacher's professional development that we count by.
The stakeholders were the teachers, principals, zonal project administrators, directors of school administration, school-based management committee, and tutor general permanent secretaries of the education districts in Lagos State. The stakeholders shared their views on the best practices in achieving a maximum learning outcome, how the achievements recorded can be sustained, and the key value of the school project. Moving on, the Lagos Eko Project team and the World Bank mission visited Ikeja Senior High School, which is an inclusive school, to inspect how well the school utilized the development grants given to them. In the same vein, the two teams visited the Lagos Education District 5, where they were warmly received by the Tutor General Permanent Secretary of the district, Mrs. Mary Taiwo Iji.
We are a very good team here. Our schools, they are actually doing all the needful that they should do about Eko program. You are in the midst of very loyal people, very disciplined, very accountable. We have integrity-based performances, and we know that we still have a lot to do. In fact, we are just starting. We are just putting into practice now that we won't have this backbone from Eko office. When we say Eko office has finished their work, but the work they have finished, we are starting rigorously at the district level. It is then you can really appreciate how disciplined my principals and teachers are. We want everything to be maximally used for the students so that it will translate into that focal thing we are looking for. Increase in learning outcomes before any other thing.
Kenneth Adeoni, an English teacher from Agboju Senior Secondary School and an item writer trained by Eko Project, spoke extensively on how the project has benefited the teachers in the district.
One very good noticeable impact is the teaching methodology. The Lagos Eko Project introduced, through our mentors and the super mentors, what we call the MELT teaching strategies. Now, it is all encompassing and more central. Now, when we have our lesson notes passed across, our quality assurance people know what to look out for. Before, it was haphazard, but now it is straight. Thank God for Lagos Eko Project.
On a spot, the Director School Administration of the district, Mr. Ogusiji, highlighted the achievements recorded in the district.
We have procurement of furniture, creation of a lab, DPAC monitoring, creation of a library, special remedial for low-performing schools. We have e-learning centers located in two zones of the district. We have volunteer teachers, We have support for low-performing schools. At inception, we have 29 schools that were low-performing. And with this intervention, we discovered that a lot of the low-performing schools have moved away totally from low-performing to high-performing. And many of them have even won the Governor's Award. There is a standardized system of measuring students' learning achievements in the core subject areas. Effective teamwork is now enhanced among principals, teachers, and community members. There is a great improvement in school attendance by students and teachers. The trainings and retraining of school management, subject teachers, ZOPAs, and so on led to the higher productivity in schools. There is also general improvement of the learning environment through the execution of minor repairs. There is healthy rivalry among schools to win Governor's Award. Principals follow due process and are very accountable.
The tax team leader of the World Bank Group, Dr. Tunde Adekola, who is also an education specialist, commended the district and indeed Lagos State for judiciously utilizing the ECHO project fund.
We are very, very happy to be associated with this. I believe so much in peer learning. And that is why I'm very happy once I see teachers coming together and sharing knowledge, sharing experience. This issue of subject association is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. So you have packaged yourself very well, and I really appreciate what you have been doing. And I believe for you to be able to get this far, a lot of work has gone into what you are doing. So I want to say on behalf of the World Bank, we really, really appreciate you. And we appreciate the leadership of all those people who have been driving the process to be able to achieve this type of result that we are talking about.
As of today, Lagos State can stand tall among all the states in the whole of the Federation, that education is well driven home. And your children, the ones are all happy to leave private school to public school. And this is what we are very proud of at the federal level.
The director, Lagos ECHO Project, Mrs. Folashade Fashion, assured the district that their commitment in improving teaching and learning through the ECHO Project funds will not go unrewarded.
I'm here this afternoon, very delighted, but indeed it is to appreciate all the good work that you have been doing. The TGPS cannot achieve all this success without you. It is your input. And I think you all deserve a round of applause. You have been constant, despite the fact that you are very thin on ground, which shows that you are putting in double extra effort. And of course, I want to assure you, this will not go unrewarded. I'm very delighted with what, even with our students, the achievements they have won. At federal level, they won. And it is not that we have all the resources. You have put in this effort to ensure that our students from District 5, they are the ones to beat. Congratulations once again.
In an interview with Education Report on TV, the tax team leader expressed his satisfaction.
As far as the bank is concerned, we are very pleased to be associated with this project. We are very pleased about the achievements that have been recorded so far, and we are very pleased in terms of all the key stakeholders they have owned the project, and we hope they will be able to sustain the project so that at the end of the day, when we look back, all of us, we can be very proud to be part of this success story.
He further stated that with the commitment of the government and other stakeholders involved in implementation, the gains achieved will be sustained.
Lagos State ECHO project is one of our flagship projects. And what do we mean by flagship project? This is a project that has been rated highly satisfactory for the past 3 to 4 years. And what we are saying in essence is that since the project has been doing very well, we must also ensure that the project closes in a way in which we can sustain all the gains, all the efforts, of all what we have achieved.
The Tutor General Permanent Secretary of the district spoke on how the theme of the district has rubbed off on the performance of all involved.
Our principals, about 20 of them, the ZOPAs, the SBMC, the parents, the mentors and master mentors, and the HODs in the district. We are all here, bubbling, because we have done well. And our theme for this district is integrity-based performances. We don't inflate student marks. We are not into sharp practices. My principals are very good. They are very disciplined. Although they are overworked, you can never see it on their faces. They are always smiling.
The team also visited Awori Ajeromi Senior Grammar School and Government Technical College, Ado Oshoba.
A lot of impact has been made in the schools in Lagos State, to the extent that Lagos State has become the envy of many. And as I speak, without flattering, many parents want to pull their children out from private schools to public schools. ECHO project has enabled us to procure a lot of instructional materials, which have helped to improve our teaching and learning processes in this school. More than 80% of our teachers have also gone on training, and I want to appreciate ECHO project because these trainings are really an eye-opener, and they make us see things from the other side.
In all, the success of the Lagos Secondary ECHO project has no doubt restored confidence in the public school system, motivated teachers, and has gone a long way in improving the learning environment.
Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities across the country for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. Please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television.